Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Our next guest is a woman of many talents. She's a barrister, a Real Housewives TV star, a wedding celebrant, and now a podcast judge. She's here to tell us about her new podcast called Judge Gina. I wonder who it is. Of course, it's Gina Liano. Hello, Gina.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
Great to talk to you again. So you're doing pretty much what Judge Judy did, but in podcast form.
Something like that. Probably a little bit more fun than Judge Judy, I would say.
So what kind of cases are you going to be handling? What's an example of the stuff?
So it's, what it is it's two parties get to present their evidence to me and I make a decision which is actually binding. We've got, the Bachelor, Osher Gunsberg,
Yep.
and previous contestant Maddie Johnson, Maddie J.
Yep.
And their beef is, or Osher's beef is that he wasn't invited to the wedding, that he had actually been very instrumental in introducing the couple, and he was seeking compensation. I won't spoil it for you. It wasn't financial, but it was very funny and a lot of fun.
Okay.
So it's regular people as well as celebrities.
Yes, definitely.
Now, you are a successful barrister. You have been for over 20 years. What are some of the meatier things in real life that you've covered? What are some of the heavier cases?
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I'm in court every day and I prosecute in the children's court. So we don't really talk about those cases, but you can imagine by the time they arrive in court, they're all pretty hairy and a bit ugly.
So this must have been a breath of fresh air for you to do something that was a bit lighter.
Very much so.
Yeah, well, and I was reading about you on the weekend with the Real Housewives of Melbourne. You were ready to come back to that, and then the pandemic kicked in, and all of a sudden it just all shifted for you.
Well, it did, actually. So we'd signed on. I think we even did the photo shoot and we'd done the first group of publicity events and the launch, in fact. And then everything went on hold. And that was a really difficult time. I had friends whose partners had passed away, children who were really unwell, and I really just threw myself into my practice over the period of time that production said, well, look, let's just put this on hold. And by the time they came back to it the following year, I just thought, you know what, I'm not really keen to do that at this stage.
How do people view you in court? Because they know you from, well, most of us first met you from Housewives of Melbourne. How do people respond when they walk in and they see that it's you?
Well, I get all sorts of responses. I think I probably don't really pay so much attention to it, but I do occasionally have my colleagues saying to me, oh, my client's a fan of yours, and she said, even though you've prosecuted her case, she still loves you. Or, there is a little bit of excitement there at times.
Yeah, I
imagine there would be excitement around you all the time, Gina. I would imagine.
We try and keep it exciting.
There's a raft of excitement. Maybe you could have presided over the case between me and Amanda.
Which one?
Mine is I came up with a saying a little bit from column A and a bit from column B.
You did not come up with that
and Amanda,
saying.
And Amanda has used that on many, many occasions.
I think the world since the 1950s has used that
Amanda,
phrase.
what I'm saying is she's stolen from me, and if you steal from me, you've stolen twice. So can you in some way...
Lock him up, Gina.
Can you in some way draft up
a
cease and desist for Amanda to stop stealing my material?
I'll have to make some decisions. You'll have to present your case to me one by one.
Okay.
You're welcome to come on any time, and I will make that decision. I do have opinions.
Of course.
You
better be ready to hear.
And as you said, they're binding.
You're not just the beak. You're right there. Well,
I'm right there, and it's arbitration, so they sign on. They're contractually bound by the decision, and so it's a lot of fun.
Right. Okay. Was Maddie J's punishment that he had to listen to an Osher Ginsberg podcast?
No, I'm not. Well, am I allowed to tell the story? No, I'm not allowed. I'm getting a no from
Gina. Don't say a word. Judge Gina is available now on the iHeart podcast app or wherever you get your podcasts. Gina Liano, it's always a treat to catch up with you.
So nice to talk to you.
Thank you. You too. Love you both. Thanks.
Take care.
Good on you, Gina.